Have you ever felt like life was burying you alive? There are days when criticism, failure, and loss seem to fall upon us like heavy shovelfuls of dirt. We feel as though it is the end, as if we are being buried beneath the weight of fate itself. Yet, strangely enough, the very things that seem determined to crush us can sometimes become the steps that lift us higher. The story of an old donkey that fell into a deep well many years ago teaches a simple yet profound lesson. It is not what happens to you that determines your life, but how you respond to it. In a small village nestled at the foot of the mountains, there lived a poor farmer and his old donkey. For more than a decade, the donkey had faithfully served him, carrying loads, helping in the fields, and becoming more than just an animal. It was a trusted companion. One day, while gathering firewood in the hills, the donkey accidentally lost its footing and fell into an abandoned well that had long since dried up. The well was deep, with steep, slippery walls. From the bottom of the dark pit, the donkey cried out in panic for hours. Standing above, the farmer's heart ached. He tried everything he could think of. He fetched ropes, improvised a pulley system, and struggled with all his might. But he was an old man, and there was no way he could pull the heavy donkey out of such a deep well. As evening approached, the farmer sat down in despair. He faced a painful truth. The donkey was very old, and rescuing it seemed impossible. If left there, it would suffer from hunger, thirst, and loneliness until it eventually died in the darkness. Wanting to spare the poor creature a prolonged and painful fate, the farmer made a heartbreaking decision. He would bury the donkey in the well. He called several neighbors for help. Together, they gathered around the well with shovels and began throwing dirt into it. When the first shovelfuls of dirt landed on its back, the donkey immediately understood what was happening. It realized that the master it had served so faithfully was trying to bury it alive. The donkey cried out in anguish. Its desperate brays echoed from the depths of the well. The neighbors heard its heartbreaking cries, but they continued their work. More dirt and small stones rained down, covering the animal's back. Then, after a while, something unexpected happened. The donkey suddenly fell silent. An uneasy stillness settled over the well. Curious, the farmer leaned over the edge and looked down. What he saw left him speechless. Every time a shovel of dirt landed on the donkey's back, instead of surrendering and allowing itself to be buried, the old donkey did something remarkable. It shook its body vigorously, letting the dirt fall to the ground beneath its feet. Then it stepped up onto the dirt. With every shovelful that fell, the donkey would shake it off and take another step upward. Shovel after shovel, the neighbors continued throwing dirt into the well. But instead of burying the donkey, the dirt gradually raised the ground beneath it. Slowly, steadily, relentlessly. To everyone's astonishment, after only a few hours, the donkey had climbed so high that it was nearly level with the rim of the well. Summoning every ounce of strength it had left, the donkey took one final step, climbed over the edge, and sprang free. Then it trotted happily toward the forest, leaving the farmer and his neighbors staring in stunned silence. In life, there will always be shovelfuls of dirt thrown our way. They may come in the form of disappointment, criticism, failure, heartbreak, or hardships we cannot avoid. We have two choices. We can allow those burdens to bury us in despair, or we can be like the old donkey, shake them off and use them as the foundation for our next step forward. Every challenge contains an opportunity for growth. Every setback can become a stepping stone if we refuse to give up. So the next time life throws another shovel of dirt onto your shoulders, remember the old donkey in the dry well. Shake it off, step up on it, and keep moving toward the light. Because sometimes, the path out of life's deepest wells is built from the very things that once threatened to bury us.